Hello and welcome to another look into the icky side technology, scams and phishing. Now hold on, I don't run for a bathroom break and soda just yet. Normally we go for a pretty long time, but this time we'll be dipping our toes in and it's be a short one. We're looking at a variation of the fake check scam. This is very common, especially if you've sold anything of any value on social media such as Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist or eBay or anything like that. So let's jump over to the other screen. And so we'll start with the FTC website. So the fake check scam, it shows here, is basically where you either win something or you get paid to take your shopper or you sold something online and they say you need to send them some money back. It's kind of a refund scam, but not quite a refund scam. There are differences. It gets a little confusing sometimes. So what they'll do is say, I want to buy something from you. I have a job for you. You have some sort of money coming. But in this case, I'm going to overpay you so you send money back. So they're going to pay you with bad money and you're going to send them your good money. So that's where the scam actually comes in. So let's take a look at how this one actually plays out. So we've got screenshots from a Facebook conversation here. So scammer on the left, the normal person on the right. So this person is selling a dining room table for $300. And they actually tell that person that it's still available. And they go, no, is pending for pickup. That actually means it's not available, but they go for it anyway. So something you'll often see with this sort of scam, especially Facebook Marketplace scams, is they will exactly copy your title because it's actually a script running. And if it goes off the basically off the rails or off their script somehow, that's when a person steps in and starts taking over control. So they actually have a lot of scripts or a lot of bots running somewhere, just responding to these things and running through everyone they can. Generally, if it's over a certain money value, if it's like $5 selling something for, they're not going to get you with this. There's going to be over $200 or $300 because they want to get as much money as they can out of this. And the person says, "Is this dining room table still available?" Then no, it's pending for pickup. What condition is it? And they kind of go back and forth on where you're located. They want to get some information out of this person and say, "I'm good with the price. I want to use Zelle." Zelle is a legitimate payment system, so like PayPal or Facebook Money or I don't know what's out there these days, but a number of things. Zelle Pay is just a way of transferring money. And say, I haven't used Zelle before. ZellePay.com is a legitimate site, so there's nothing wrong there. So they said, yeah, my bank is on this list, so send me your Zelle info. So they send the phone number and it says the email address because they want the email address as well. Realistically, you can do this with just a phone number. They want the email address for a reason we'll see just after this. So keep suspense. So transferring money to you. Can you kindly see if you received it? The person is actually looking at their bank account. I actually know this person, so this is why I know what's going on here, or the background details, I should say. So they're looking at their bank account. It's like, no, I haven't got it. It's not showing my Zelle account yet. And they say, well, check in. Well, it's not yet. Well, no, not yet. Well, check your inbox and spam folder. Okay. They get quite pretty pushy on that. And they say, well, I sent you the money because sometimes it goes to spam. It looks like your account is not a business account, so it needs to be expanded. And this person goes, I'm not a business. Just give me cash. Like local pickup, bring me cash. Cash wins. I mean, realistically, if you're buying something, you're like, I don't want to deal with this. Bring me cash or get out. Yeah. That's an additional $200. So they'll upgrade your account automatically and give me back a $200. So that is our fake check scam. So what this person actually does is we'll look at, actually, one sec. So this is a legitimate Zelle transfer. It's not a request, but the request to send you money. So this is what the person would get if you were someone sending you money. This is what you would see. Emma Whitman, whoever this is, sent you $1. Accept money. Looks legit. Because this one is legit. So it got the nice branding. Everything looks okay. No weird spelling. Nothing like that. Keep this in mind when we look at the actual email this person received. Not as nice. So obviously I've rejected their name out of it, any personal details. So this came to their Gmail. So some things that step out that jump out right away. This looks bad. I mean, if you're looking at like if I got this, no matter what, I gotta be like, what is this? This does not have any branding. It's not formatted properly. It's got spelling, syntax, grammatical errors, all sorts of stuff. Like, yeah, I'm not no, I'm back out of this right now. Uh, so what they're going to do here, say they pay $300. This did not come from Zelle. You look up here from, it says Zelle Pay, but online Zelle Pay is 011 at Gmail. Zelle would not use Gmail to send you money. They would use Zelle Pay. Because, that just makes sense. So they claim that they send you money. So this kind of they're trying to. This is actually a fairly common scam, not just in the fake check scam, where someone will claim to have sent you money, and they hope you'll ship an item. That's basically it's just another bad fake check scam or bad check or fake check scam or fraud scam. We'll say, okay, I want to buy the Xbox from you, or I want to buy this high value item for you. Here's your money, and it shows up like a fake Zelle or fake PayPal or fake whatever. And they hope you'll send the item before you notice that it's fake. Because once it's out, it's really, you can't do much about it. You can call UPS and hopefully get it back, but that's a here and there thing sometimes. But anyway, those email came from online Zelle Pay. So always check that. Be like, yeah, even no matter what, legit or not, you always want to check that just because it may not be. They claim they sent you $300. And there's a whole long block of text, which is much more needs to be. And they write out exactly the situation, which is really weird because I don't think Zelle they wouldn't care. And Zell's not going to care like if you're at $300 and you pay the $200 extra to return the money. They're writing out exactly what they want you to do, which is a lot of overkill for this. They need to keep things like from scamming is kind of a dark sales, where there's both the goal of both things is to get your money, and in sales they're getting your money and giving you something. So that's good. In scamming, they're to take your money and not giving you anything back. So dark sales is what I like to call it sometimes. So they're being way too wordy. This is actually a common thing with scams, where they will write out like an entire paragraph or entire page of text talking about how they follow in the footsteps of Christ and they've had on hard times and their grandmother has cancer and they have cancer and their dog has cancer and the asteroids are coming down on their head and they just need your $5 to get out of a hard situation. Won't you please send the $5 while In the Arms of the Angels plays in the background? It's just too much. A real email, like we saw with like Zelle, is very straightforward. Someone sent you money. Accept the money. A little bit of blurb about some sales stuff here. So what they're trying to tell you here is, when you break it down, say supposedly to get your money, your $300, you need to set up a business account for $500 and refund the $200 difference back. So what they're claiming is that this person sent you $500. So it says paid $300, but they're claiming also they sent you $500 and you refund those $200 back on your own. Yeah, Zelle or PayPal or whatever is not going to do that. They're not going to be like, yeah, you need to transfer the money on your own. They're like, yeah, no. They're just going to say, yeah, you're not getting the money. Sorry. Your account's not set up for it. You need to fix your account before I get this money. That's it. End of story. So that adds a little bit of silliness on their part. It just fails the sniff test. The rest of it is they at least kind of took like, let's see if I can pull this over here. Let's go side to side. There we go. So they at least took some of the verbiage from here. Zelle is a fast, easy way. Zelle is a fast, easy way. For more information, please. I could scroll this picture. It'd probably have this stuff at the bottom here, where it says contact Zelle. These links, right now, they're actually passing through the mail server or through my mail filter. So it's gonna, if I actually click into this, it will go there. But you can see like that, the bottom, just below my pointer there. This is proofpoint.com and a bunch of stuff. What this does is, if this were not legit, the mail filter would capture that link and say, yeah, you can't go there. This is not legit. Sorry. Again, technology can fail, so you gotta be careful with that. In this case, the person that sent me this actually said that the spam filter did capture it and put it in their spam folder because Gmail is really good about that. This went from a Gmail account to a Gmail account. Gmail's I don't know what they use for their spam filtering or mail filtering. I assume it's something built in like in-house. It's really good. Like it captures a lot. But I imagine they're also doing that based on heuristics analysis on emails going through their own servers, and given that so many people use Gmail is so ubiquitous that they probably are able to use a sample set of like trillions of mails. Whereas like yeah, mails going to me, I maybe get 200 or 300 emails a day. So my mail filter's like, oh yeah, I see these. These look legit. So it doesn't have as much of a sample set to go by. But what this breaks down to is that this is not too long. This person is preying on Facebook people, saying anything over probably over $200 to $300. They're gonna say, I need to send you money to get your business account so you can refund me money. All this is really doing is taking their not even bad money in this case. They sent you no money, and they want you to send back real money. Because they're the fake check scam is pretty often they will give you like a physical fake check or a bad check that's got something wrong with it because it will show up in your bank for a couple of days where the bank figures out it's not real and they pull that money back. In the meantime, you've already sent money to your good real money to the scammer, and then the bank's like, yeah, you got no money, sorry. You had $1,000, it showed an extra $1,000, you sent them $1,000, we took back your $1,000, and you sent $1,000, you're at zero now. So math gets a little funny on that, if I did my math right. That's basically what happened here. So it's an unfortunate one. It's not high tech, it's not pretty, it's not glamorous, but it does work because it generally preys on people who are just on Facebook Marketplace. It's actually there's other places, but most of the time we see is reported to us because of Facebook Marketplace. Nothing wrong with Facebook Marketplace. It's just how it is. It's just that there are so many people on Facebook Marketplace that it gives the scammers a good place to hunt, a good place for them to hit the max number of people. That's what they want to have the most effect, the most bang for their buck. This is what they're doing. It's unfortunate. When you see one of these things, make sure you report it to Facebook. They're very good at taking these things down. They are very, very aggressive on taking scammers offline. Uh, when you're working on Facebook or anywhere else, especially eBay, if they ask you to take the payment out of the system that you're using, so like you're using Facebook Marketplace and you're using it through Facebook Money because they have their own money thing, or through PayPal, they say let's take it to something else. Yet switch over my face here. Just tell them no. Stick with like TLC from back in the 90s. Stick with the rivers and streams that you're used to. The waterfalls you're used to. Someone please correct me on what those lyrics were from way back when. Um, Stick with what you know is safe. So with Facebook Marketplace, PayPal, because PayPal is integrated into Facebook now. When they ask you to transfer money to them, stay within legit PayPal. They're like, yeah, let's do this other thing because it's safe. No, stay with what you know is safe. When you pay them, make sure you pay them using I can't remember the actual the name for it now, but the business pay, like you're paying for a goods option. Because a lot of times they'll say, pay me using friends and family. Tell them no. What that does is if you pay through friends and family, you lose the protection from fraud. They'll claim that they will lose money on it. Not your problem. If they're selling something or they're buying something or whatever, that is their problem. You can always tell them like, yeah, it's going to cost me $3. Okay, I'll take $3 off of my end, or you can pay the extra $3. That's the cost of doing business. Sorry, that's the cost of protecting myself from fraud. Because if you go off of that business goods payment and it is fraud, and you go to PayPal and say, hey, they saw money, PayPal's like, too bad, so sad. I'm not getting the money back. You used the wrong transfer. That's an unfortunate thing at PayPal, but they got to protect themselves as well. No, stay safe out there. Stay suspicious, not too paranoid, sort amount of paranoid. If in doubt, just tell them no. There's always other options out there. In any case, thank you all for watching.